Yo, what is up guys, it is AllusioN, and today I'm going to be going over some grenades for T-side cache. So these are just going to be basic nades. They're kind of like very necessities for solo queuing or even just team play. If you're starting out a new team, these can be very useful. So to start off here, we are going to be doing Z. So basically what you want to do is line up on the street sign and aim for the top of the roof, and as soon as you hit the top of the window, you want to jump throw and just release it. And this is going to smoke off Z perfectly, and there should be no one-ways if you do it right. Okay, up next we have the cross smokes or wall smokes. So basically you want to line up on each side of the door and just aim for the opposite side of the windowsill for each one. And this involves 2 people to throw. And if you want to pop flash, you can even just throw a flash from the same position, so it'll pop flash anybody close or in Z. But these will prevent this will prevent safe cross to Z, vents. And if you want to complement this is optional, but if you are just trying to cross to vents, you can toss this smoke, and it will land on top of hut, and just allow you to cross to vents completely safely without having any vision from highway seeing you cross, right? So coming into B, you want to line up all the way up against the wall in line with the construction, or the caution line. And you want to throw it against the panel as shown on the screen at the very top, and just running throw, and once you reach the top of the panel, just release it. And this will smoke off any opper vision or any trying to pick you off while you cross, and this will allow a safe cross to checkers and lining up for other nades. So this is a smoke for tree, and you'll need to break the glass and line up on the second knob to the right, just center crosshair, no crouching, just left click throw, and this will perfectly smoke off anything in tree. Up here is the heaven smoke, so you want to line it up on the bar up there with a crouch throw, and right where my mouse is, you just toss it, release, left click, and it will be a perfect heaven smoke. Alright, so a couple of Molotovs that you can use is after the glass is broken, you can come onto this corner and just toss a Molotov on the first knob close to the ramp of the roof. This can be used for taking sight, or even if you plant the bomb in that corner for checkers, it can be used as a post-plant nade, and I've used that plenty of times. For a headshot, you want to line it up on the top of the window and that knob right there, the first knob, and as soon as you toss it, it should be a perfect Molotov for anybody in headshot, and that should just basically guarantee you that you won't have to check that, because unless there's a smoke there, you are perfectly fine that nobody's there. So once cross is smoked, you can toss this Molotov for taking checkers control, and this will Molotov anybody in close checkers or under vent. So you won't have to worry about this corner, especially if a teammate's holding it, because you should most likely pick him as he's crossing. And you can also use a flashbang in the same position. Just toss it off the side, and it will perfectly pop flash anybody's in checkers. So no matter where they are in checkers, they should be full blind. Okay, so coming into A site, the first thing you want to do is smoke off cross after A main smoke is finally cleared. Now this will prevent any opper from truck trying to pick you from far, or any highway player, so you can cross the site safely. The only thing you have to worry about is cat, and that'll be shown later. For Molotov, line up on front of this box and running through it, and it should just Molotov work quite clearly. And you'll still have to kind of check it, just to be sure, but you won't have to worry too much about close right, because that should be 100% clear. So coming into the cat smoke, you want to line up right on the L, and line up onto that little knob right there. Just shot it. And you want to just kind of go up towards the clouds. It's hard to kind of describe. I'll zoom in on the screen where to line it up, but you just toss it and left click, and it should line perfectly on cat. Now what really makes this key is when you throw a cross smoke, and it should prevent any person trying to pick you off from crossing sight, so you don't have to worry about highway or anything. As long as you have a player fork, you should be completely clear on checking quad, fence, and sight. Now for a squeaky player, once cross is smoked, you just can simply open the door and then line up on the corner of the box, throw a left click flash, and it'll pop flash anybody's sight, and from there you guys can all burst out as a team and clear sight collectively. Thank you for watching this video. If you did like any of these grenades, Please leave a like and comment if you want more. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Peace out.